What's up, guys? How was your trading week? Hope it was profitable. And if it wasn't, you just keep going. Focus on the process. Because remember, we're trying to play the marathon game, not a sprint. And if you had a profitable week, kudos to you because the current market condition is really, really crazy. Trump is adding a lot of liquidities in the market, but it takes experienced traders and even beginners traders struggle with this kind of condition because a lot of things are changing as compared to what we had during the Biden session and Biden regime, and in comparison to the transition to Trump's regime. But if you're doing okay, let's say this week, maybe you had a break-even week, or probably you had little losers, kudos to you. At the end of the day, you need to just be able to continue to optimize. The more you optimize, the better you get. So with that being said, I've been working on something for my community, and I thought to share with you guys as my community. And it's about classing your trades. So when we talk about classing your trades, let me give you like a little bit of an example. So I was watching one of our top traders in the trading community, and he was talking about being a sniper. When he said something like that, he was talking about, when you go to the market, your trading account is your bullet. So when you come into the market, yeah, as a sniper, a sniper don't go to the war front to just go and shoot and shoot. His goal is to find good targets and score and hit on those targets. So basically, your trading account is your bullet. When it's coming into the market, it has to come and take out something that is valuable. You don't let your trading capital just go out for no reason, like no concrete reason. At the end of the day, whether you lose or you win, you should have the mental picture that you were able to target something that really made sense to you based on your trading strategy or based on your trading plan, you know, and that was the reason why that money left your account. That's your bullet. So basically, that is the reason for this video. So um, part of my study and part of my testing, I've been able to come up with a methodology or a trading regime a trading regimen that's all about classing your trades: A class setups, B setups, and C setups. So it's just like maybe you're in the university and your people that do really well are graded, A, B, and C's. So for me, I've been able to group class my tradings my trades like this. So when I see a C setup, I don't want to be in C setups. So the only setup I'm looking for is my A plus setups, my A setup, and my B setups. So all of these three classes of setups, I will take the trade. But when I have a C setup, no matter how juicy it looks, in as far as it doesn't correlate to my trading plan or what I'm looking for that particular trading day, I'm not looking to take that trade. So come with me, let me show you what I'm talking about when I'm talking about classing trades. So on this particular session, I'll be backtesting NAS 100 on 15 minutes. I'll just take 5 trades and show you what it means to classify your setups so that when you see a trade and it doesn't meet this requirement, you shouldn't be taking that trade. So let me get my bar replay too and just let's do March, the last month. So let's come to the 1 hour and quickly align everything. So okay, let's do the 4 hour first. So on the 4 hour, we can see we're in a clean downtrend. Price has been creating lower lows, creating a high, continue to sell, create a high, and continue to sell. Now currently creating another high. So this is the attribute of a downtrend. You can see how clean it is. So this is what constitutes a downtrend. So now if we go, so let's quickly add my rectangle. We have this here, so this serves as a bit of a support, and the latest resistance level is here. So if we come to the 1 hour time frame, we see what we have here. We're on a downtrend. A double top recently presented itself. We had a correction, and we had price hits the support level, which was a 4 hour support level here, and price reacted off that level as at this place. So now if we come to the 15 minutes time frame, If you watch my last video, I was talking about how I've optimized my trading, and I'm trading on the 15 minutes time frame just to be able to catch some day trading setups. Because if you go to the 4 hour, if you look at the 4 hour, my trading methodology doesn't really play out so much because of the liquidity. The liquidity in the market is just so much. So the 4 hour is just printing candles and it's not really printing patterns like I would want. So if I come to the smaller time frame, which is a 15 minutes time frame, I'm able to see those patterns play. So now we're going to be taking, let's say, 5 trades. Let's do 5 trades as 5 trading days or whatever. However, those patterns or the setups play out, so we can capitalize on the whole thing. And I'm able to show you my A setups, my B setups, so you can optimize that and add it to your trading regimen if you're trying to work with a kind of my kind of trading methodology. So let's go. So this is March. This is 21 o'clock, so that's midnight. So at the moment, what I can see here on the 15 minutes time frame, I see we are majorly in a seller market, but we have this bounce off the support level here. But remember, on the bigger time frame, we're on the selling market. So we'll be looking for just short-term buys, and on the long term, we are looking for sales to continue, because the trend is your friend. Remember that, especially in this Trump's market, the trend is your friend. So let's see. There we go. So we're waiting for 6 a.m. to activate the first trade. So as at the last swing high is here at the midnight, and we're looking for how price will react by 6 a.m. So let's see. Price is going this way. So we have a double top formation here. Now I'm going to check. So this is how I classify my A setup. So how am I going to classify this particular setup now? So I come to a later swing high, because remember we're on the seller's market on the higher time frame. I could just turn on my MA to show me what is going on. So on the 15 minutes time frame, we can see that the MA is on the low, showing us we have more buying potential. But remember, the higher time frame says we're on the seller's market, so you always have to respect that. So if you look at the last swing high, the last swing low here, we can see that price came to the 61.70 extension for a sell opportunity presenting itself here for me. Normally the MA is telling us we're buying, but I am looking at the higher time frame. The MA sometimes catches up very slow. If we go on the higher time frame, we can see that we're selling. See that the MA on the 1 hour time frame is showing that we're selling. But the 15 minutes time frame is just short-term buys. But I'm looking to sell this market currently. Remember what I did for this? I had my MA from the last swing high, so the last swing low before price started correcting itself, and we are on the 7 a.m. New London session. So I classify this as an A setup. So why do I classify this as an A setup for me? So why I classify it as an A setup is because now we have a lot of confirmations. We're on a downtrend originally. We have our Fibonacci tool telling us we're on the 6071 extension on this particular price level, and also we have a double top formation here. So I classify this an A setup. So this is a higher probability setup for the sellers. So I'm going to be looking to sell short around. This is 7 a.m. candle. I set a sell stop right around here. So I've already been triggered in this trade. So I give my stop loss good enough cushion because we have price fluctuation. So now let's see how this particular trade presented itself. So let's see. We took a stop on this particular trade, which is good. Let's see, we had up to 0.6 on this particular trade, and we got stopped out. So this is one trade out of 5. Remember to always think about trading on a series of trade perspective, not on a single trade perspective. So we keep going and we find the next trade on the next day. So I'm done trading this particular day on my trading day. So you can see that we're in a downtrend. You can see how price respected the sellers. See how little these candles are for the buys, and see how price reacted to the selling. So we wait for the next day to find the next trading opportunity. So you can see how much selling momentum we had in the market. If you're looking to continue to sell, I didn't want to sell here because look at the time. This is 5 p.m. I'm not looking to look for a pattern or a trade opportunity by 5 p.m. That's out of session generally. So New York session, London session is done. So I don't want to be taking trades when there's low probability in the market, basically. So I wait to the next day. So if we go to the next day, which is the 4th, on a Tuesday, um, let's see. So the last swing low we have here is from here. And price stops here to correct itself. So I'm looking for selling position around here currently, because we are not so much at the 50 extension, we're at the 38 extension consolidating. So I would prefer price to come up higher so that the probabilities will be in my favor more. So basically why I do this, so let me use trading, prop firm trading for you guys, since this is mainly like a trading community. So let's use this analogy. So let's say FTMO was selling for, let's say at this level, FTMO was selling a 100k account for like £500. You understand? And currently price got to this point, and they said they are going to be doing a 10% discount. So now they're now selling for 450. Now the next 1 month, they now say they're going to be selling for maybe the £500 account, they're now selling for 200, maybe like a bonanza or like a discount price of like maybe 50% off. Now, between me and you, how many people do you think will want to buy at this particular level, buy the FTMO account at a 50% discount as compared to people looking to buy at a 10% discount? That's how I look at the market. So look at how this swing low came. We have look at how much sell we have. So how many people do you think are going to be looking to sell at this level as compared to people looking to sell at a much higher price? That's how I see the fib. That's how I look at the market to get higher probability setups, because my patterns play consistently, but the goal is to look for high probability setups. You don't get clustered in the low probability environment. So I'm looking for price at the 50 level comfortably, or the 61 extension. So we are still by 4 a.m. in the morning, so we're still watching. So at the moment we have price at the 50 extension level. You can see it here. You can see price at the 50 extension level right here. So I'm looking for my pattern now to find a trading opportunity. So we have a bit of correction here, a bit of momentum here. So now I'm looking to sell around here. So why am I selling here? I have a 50 extension. Our price returned back to this resistance level here. So I classified this an A setup. So I'm going to be selling around this level, and I'll be looking to take TPs at the 0 extension or the 27 extension, depending on what price, on how price presents itself. I'm going to be selling. I set my sell stop right here, my stop loss right above all of this wick, and I'm looking for sell opportunities. So let's see. So see how much of a ginormous winner we are able to have on this particular trade. We are able to average a 1 to 4 if this is what you're looking for. And you can even have continuous sell at this particular level, but I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for that in the smaller time frame, because I'm only looking for high probability setup. But if you want to so bad, you can check it out again and see. Just look at this. We have the last swing low is from here, and this is the last swing high is from there, and this is the last swing low here. Look at how much reaction we have on the 50 extension. You look to sell short this level after price closed here. Just set your sell stop right below this particular wick here. Your stop loss above the 61 extension, and see you're able to bank. Let's see. You're able to bank a 1 to 1 or 1 to 1.7, depending. So that's just an example of if you want to scale in. So let's go back to the next trade. So I'm going to be taking maybe 1 or 2 more trades. So I don't want this video to be too long. So let's find the next trade the next day. So see what this is, an A setup here. This is an A setup here. This is also another A setup here, but this was a loser, and this is a winner. So remember, series of trade. So now look at on this particular trade. Let's say you're risking $1,000 on this trade, and you lose this $1,000, and you're still risking $1,000, or let's say 1% on this account or 2% on this account. You're able to bank 4% return. So let's look for one more trade and see on the next day. Currently, we are seeing a seller's market. So this is we are almost approaching 6 a.m. the next day. So let's see. This is the midnight, and this is the last swing high here, and the last swing low currently. So currently we are on the 50 extension. So let's see how we react by 6 a.m. This is still 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning. So this is still 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm waiting for my 7 o'clock candle. So we're still waiting. We're waiting patiently. Now I have something I can work with. So we have the pattern. When I say the pattern, this is another A plus setups. So this is how you classify setups. See how much we've been able to have enough of A class setups in just 3 trading days. So this is another A plus setup. So see what I'm looking for. Just look at this. So I'm looking for, I have a bearish momentum. I have the high, the most recent high price is created and the most recent low. I find the consolidation around here. Then you can see how price did a double top. This is the pattern. Nothing more than this. So look at this. Swing low, swing high, double top formation, you're looking to sell. So this is another A plus setup for me. So I'm looking to sell short. Let me sell short below here. So the sell stop below there. Stop loss right above this particular wick here. And let's see how price reacts to this particular edge. So price taps me in and stops me out immediately. So this is trade 3. Let's find one more trade so we can just even out the trading day or the back testing. You see how price is still selling. So you're not looking to find any other trade in this particular day. It's done. Wait for the next day. Why we're waiting for the next day is to optimize your probabilities. You're not looking to continue to trade. Just look for one good setup in a day and accumulate, compound over the long period of time. So this is the next day. We are still in a seller's market. Remember that if we go to the higher time frame, because we're still in a seller's market. So come back here. I'm looking for my edge here. So this is 7 a.m. in the morning. Let's see if this is a good setup for us to bank our money on. This is 38 extension. So this is a C setup for me. Good. This is exactly one of the reasons why I love this. So this is a C setup for me. The pattern is there, but it's a C setup. Why is it a C setup? It didn't come to like the 50, 60 extension and create my pattern there. So this is a C setup. I'm not looking to take this trade. Even if it likes, it continues to sell. That's none of my business. I'm not looking to be in this trade. You can see how price just continue to pour down. So this is where your patience comes in. You need to sit on your hands and just be patient for your setup. We are looking for high probability setups in this market, not looking to take every trade. So now we have this, that was too fast. Let's have this. This is 12 o'clock. We're still looking for, this is the most recent swing high, and this is a swing low here. We didn't get up to the 50 extension, did we? No, we didn't. So this is not a trade opportunity. So we stay patient. This day, nothing really presented itself apart from this C setup, which if you sell this setup, you're going to get a winner. But for me, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to stay patient and wait for my high probability setups. So I wait for the next day. Still looking for, okay. Now we have something here. Okay, and the last swing high was around, this was around here, but this isn't looking so good. So I'm going to wait and see how price reacts to all of this. Let's see. Need another confirmation. Okay, so now this is a B setup for me. Why did I classify this a B setup? So apart from this swing high, we're still in the seller's market. You can see our price comes to create a support level around here. So I classified this a B setup. So this is a support level trade. So I'm going to be looking for my edge is present currently. So I'm going to sell right below there. And let's see how price reacts to this particular level. So did I get wicked in? Right below here? Let's see. No. So we stay patient. We get looking for continuation. Price is still around my level, so let's sell right below this week. Stop loss above here, and let's see if price reacts to this level. Okay, what did we have here? We have a break-even trade. So 4 trades now, 1 break-even, 2 losses, 1 win. So let's find one more opportunity before we close on this particular video. So this is all for that particular day. We're looking for the next day. One more trade. Whatever the result of this trade is, we stay with it. So this is a new day. This is 5 o'clock. So the last swing high is here. So swing high, swing low, support level, a resistance level, double top formation. Everything is looking squeaky clean on this particular trade. So let's see, what time is this? 5 o'clock, still too early. Okay, what time is this? 7 o'clock. So let me sell. Price comes back to this level, I'm going to sell here. Stop loss right above the 61 extension. And let's see how price reacts to this particular trade. So this is an A setup. So we have resistance level here. This is like a double top formation. We have a swing high, swing low, 50 extension, retracement. So let's see, this is an A setup. So now let's see how price reacts. And there you have it, guys. This is a 1 to 2.6. Let's see if we have a 1 to 3. We even had more than a 1 to 3, 1 to 1 to 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 loser, 2 loser, 1 break even, 2 ginormous winner, the 1 to 4. So if you lose 2%, you're able to bank in on 8% at the end of how many trading days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days, 8% in 6 trading days. So that's that. There you have it, my community or my guys, and this is how I've been able to optimize my trading. So I'm able to take only high quality setups instead of just merry-go-rounding about with setups up and down. So you can see that the pattern presents itself here, which I classified as C setups, but I didn't take it. So it's all about you being disciplined and waiting for your high probability setup. So there you have it. That's how I've been able to modify my strategy. If you want to learn more from stuff like this, don't forget to like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.